wizard hat. 4. Why so serious?
3. Before we get started, does anyone want to get out?
We have a Hulk.
2.
Show me your moves.
I'm Groot.
1.
What's that flashing? We're losing a deflector shield. Don't trap yourselves in. I'm going to make the jump to light speed.
Go!
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Random Fandom Show. I am Nick Vittorio.
I am Matt Muich.
And I am Josh Muich.
And today we are joined with Adam Peterson.
Hello. It's good to be here. Thank you for having me on, everyone.
You're welcome.
It's good to be
I'm
back.
glad that you are here.
Well, I'm glad to be here, Nick. I do appreciate you appreciate the invite, I guess.
Yes.
Thank you very much.
Yes.
Glad to be here.
We also have Katie Montgomery. On
Doesn't matter.
the fact
Oh,
check.
just kidding.
You, speak up.
Speak up.
As loud as it gets, folks.
And also, we have a replacement sound person.
Yes, Adam was. His body was failing.
Sarah,
him.
say
Adam
hi.
Altoff, that is.
Hi.
Hello, Sarah.
Hey, Sarah. All right, so we have a special episode today in light of our guest star, Adam Peterson, who's quite the music freak.
Well, I try.
He tries.
Music
you know.
maverick. As he put
Yeah,
it,
music
so.
maverick, song searcher, but I'll try to give my 2 cents worth about music in fandom this week instead of. Yeah, it's my. I am, I guess, what they call a music connoisseur. Just kidding. I'm
He'll be
not really,
plugging
but
his
I
blog
do
at
have
the
a
end
blog.
of the episode.
What's that?
He said he'll be plugging his blog at the end. Of the
Yeah,
episode.
that is true. I did start a blog. I haven't gotten to it for the past week or so. I've been out with a cold
We'll cut
and
that
with.
part.
I know. I feel like a failure.
You're gonna lose all your viewers.
I know. I feel like but I'll get back on it. We've reviewed some nice alternative bands that I have come across through SoundCloud and Bandcamp. But today, like I said, some music about, in fandom. So
Movies,
happy to be here.
fandoms,
Perfect.
Getting some review.
TV, all of it. All that fun jazz.
But before we get there, we have some news for this week.
All right, I'll start it off. A new Avengers Age of Ultron trailer was revealed.
That's my
Holy
brain.
cow.
It was quite beautiful.
It's
Each
amazing.
one is just making me so much more hype for the new movie coming out.
They keep adding more and more to it. We keep
Oh,
seeing
yeah.
more and more, and it's like, yes.
I don't actually like that they're showing us more and more.
Why? It's not like they're giving the whole
It's-
movie away, though.
They're only really giving like one bit or 2 new things in each trailer that we haven't
But
seen since the first one.
I kind of want to keep some of those things a secret, like the glimpse of the new character that we saw. I would have been fine if we
Which is
didn't see that.
Vision.
I would have been
It's
fine
not
if we
a
didn't.
spoiler. How many people have viewed that thing? Billions.
A lot of people
Billions.
don't know who that is.
Right,
Like the general population.
Vision?
I didn't know who Vision is. I still really don't.
I really don't either, but I would have rather had that in the movie than in the trailer. That's just my-
Why? It's a good nod to people who do.
Yeah, but people are still going to come for the movie. They're not just going
I
to come
know,
for
but
the...
it's like, it just gets, the point of a trailer is to get you excited, and that was supposed to get you even more excited.
Yeah.
That is true.
So Vision, yes.
How's
how's
the
Welcome to
music?
the Marvel Universe.
There's some pretty good music in that trailer.
This is news. We can hold off.
Oh, okay.
But yes, it's marvelous.
Marvelous.
Oh!
Yeah.
Katie filling in for Adam. On
Thank
the
you,
puns.
Katie.
Fun city here.
Thank you, Katie.
Oh my gosh.
Mm.
That was. Oh my.
I can't handle this right now.
We just watched Jurassic Park,
Oh.
And-
so I went a
oh
little
my
Jeff
God.
Goldblum.
All right.
He's a classic.
Who's next?
Just a mint of a man, Jeff
Yes.
Goldblum.
Are we
Next-
already
oh
done
my God.
talking about that?
Yeah, we're keeping things short today, ladies and gentlemen. It's a shorter episode, so we're gonna move on to the next
If you
topic.
haven't
Go
seen
watch it.
Yeah, go watch
Yeah,
it.
Go watch
that
all of
trailer,
them
it's
10
great.
times.
That will fulfill your daily quota.
Oh, by the way, sub news on that.
Oh.
AMC theaters are having a 27-hour marathon before Age of Ultron comes out. So that Thursday before Age of Ultron comes out, you can go see 27 hours. That's all of the Marvel movies that have been out since Iron Man 1.
Are you
So,
serious?
yes, the
Oh, I did not know
smelliest
about
theater
that.
you've ever sat through. And it will be great. It will be biblical. Not quite. Okay, moving on. Matt, go for it.
My news in Star Wars this week. It was announced that we will be getting 4 new books in Star Wars for the new canon. There'll be one for 10 to 14-year-olds. So these are kind of younger books. This one's called Star Wars Lost Stars. It's pretty much a love story. So they're going with that. Going for those. Going for the teens there and
Young teens.
old children.
Old children. I didn't know that was a category.
Benjamin Button
But the love story will be between a rebel pilot and an Imperial officer, so we'll see how that goes. I'm going to read it, obviously. But next is, these are way younger books for just kids to get them caught up on the original trilogy for the new movie. The Weapon of a Jedi, a Luke Skywalker adventure, Moving Target, a Princess Leia adventure, and Smuggler's Run, a Han Solo adventure. So these are just
It's core. Star
core
Wars.
characters. You need to know that. So that's for the younger folks. Also in Star Wars, Disney is releasing Lego Star Wars Droid Tales. This is a miniseries, 5 episodes, 22 minutes each.
Booyah.
They're going to
sounds cool.
span all 6 movies in chronological order from the perspective of C-3PO and R2-D2, and it's all going to be Lego form.
That sounds fun.
Well, if the Lego movie was any indication,
Right.
this one's going to be
And the Lego
phenomenal.
The
Star
Lego
Wars
Star
games.
Wars games are amazing.
Those are good.
So, yeah.
The ones that started it all. No, it wasn't it?
I think they were. It was that.
No, you guys talked about that our first episode, which you should listen to
Yeah.
and fact check ourselves
Right.
with ourselves.
Exactly.
Ta-da!
That's the news in Star Wars.
Random fandom inception.
Nerd.
All right, my news: Jared Leto. Yep. I just looked at Katie because she's obsessed with his hair, but unfortunately, he cut all of it off for the new Suicide Squad role. He does like to transform for his roles, so I am genuinely excited. I think that he will do a great job because he's such a great actor, and he's known to transform. And if there's one thing you have to do to play the Joker, it's transform. I just hope he doesn't go to the point that Heath did. As great as that performance was, I would love to have Heath still around. But
I think we can all agree on that.
yes,
absolutely.
Regardless, Jared Leto is looking good.
I
Alright,
saw the
settle
picture
down.
of his haircut before the bleaching, and that was my favorite haircut. That looked amazing. I don't like it as much after the bleaching, but I mean that's for the coloring
that's
of
'cause
it.
they
Yeah, they got a.
Instagram filter over it, and he was doing
I'm
some
sure.
fancy pose.
I'm sure, but he looked really good.
I don't have much to say
Well,
about
they're
this.
bleaching it so that they can.
Dye green.
Dye
I
green.
understand that.
I think
Yeah.
it'll look awesome as a finished product.
It's got it all slicked
be
back.
great.
And he said that it was, yeah. He's had some big clown shoes to fill. Okay, I'm sorry.
Stop.
But no, seriously. We wish you the best, Jared, and you better not screw it up.
Ouch, that's heavy expectations you're putting on there.
They're huge expectations.
Yeah.
Regardless, my opinion, it's the whole world, man.
I guess that's true.
Same for Batman.
That's true.
Batfleck. Hashtag
Oh,
Batfleck.
I don't know how I feel about that,
He has
to be
the
honest.
chin.
Really?
I don't know how I feel about
Have
it.
you seen Gone Girl?
Who's that with?
Ben
I guess-
Affleck.
Ben Affleck.
And
I've
Rosamund
definitely
Pike.
heard of it, but I don't know if I've actually seen
Ben
haven't seen
Affleck
it.
was really
it.
good.
He was
in
good.
it.
Well, I'll tell you what.
It's the movie that you want to take a girl out on
Okay.
a first date for sure.
Okay, I'll keep
Just
that.
kidding,
I'll
just
keep that.
kidding.
I'll keep that in mind.
No,
No,
keep it
I'm
in
kidding.
No.
No,
Listeners, don't
But-
follow that advice.
yeah, but
Please do.
just making sure. I'm a guest. I don't know the program. But I will say, back in what was it, 1988, when the original Batman came out with Michael Keaton.
Yeah.
People criticized the casting choice for that, and I don't know how you guys view it.
I mean, he still thinks he's Batman. I think that.
I don't know.
Birdman.
Looking back, I don't think he's that bad.
Birdman.
Oh, that is true. He graduated
he is.
to 89. Thank you very
Thank you,
much.
Katie.
Thank you,
Whoa,
thank you,
Katie.
Katie.
Ryan, fact
But
check.
no, my point was that I've heard a lot of people have gotten or given him a lot of flack.
Oh my gosh.
And
Adam.
sorry, no,
Yes, guys, don't leave.
Finish your thought, Adam.
no, but in all seriousness, that he's gotten a lot of criticism about the cast choice. So
It's
you
died
just got to give
down,
him a
though.
chance. You just got to give him a chance. I think.
I'm giving him I'm all aboard the Batfleck train.
But I still, I'm a Christian Bale guy for when it comes to Batman. I know, Nick, you're not. I don't. He sounds like he's gargling a bag of marbles when he talks.
No, okay. So he's got a great
So-
voice. The first movie,
Yeah.
it's getting hazy. The second one, and it's just.
But the third,
gargling.
yeah. But I see your.
And
side
I
there.
have more problems with Christian Bale's Batman, but we'll get into that
We'll
in a
get
mini-sode.
Yeah.
Okay. That's a
So look
issue for
forward to
another
that.
day, I guess.
Mhm.
But I just thought I'd make that point.
Thank you.
So
Yeah, no, I think that he's really stepped up his career. So I'm
because of
looking forward
because
to
of
it.
that role, I think that definitely
Well, Argo
catapulted.
as well.
Yeah, that catapulted him.
I think he should direct the next DC movies. To be perfectly honest.
More than Zack Snyder.
Yes, we'll see how Zach does with Batman versus Superman, or Superman versus Batman, or whatever you want to call it.
Dawn of Justice. Let's just
Dawn
call
of
it that.
Justice.
'Cause that's what it's gonna be.
All right,
Nice.
shall we move into our main topic then for music? We're keeping this episode short.
So at least we say we are.
Fair enough.
So, music in fandom. Do we want to just jump in and say,
Let's let our guest start.
Yeah.
yeah?
Oh, dear.
Totally prepared, Adam Peterson.
That is right.
So I guess, what do you usually do with music? I guess.
No, just normally just
Yeah.
Well,
That's a background.
well, at least what I do for my blog is I start with bands that before I would go on the new artist tab on iTunes and kind of search around, and then I found Spotify, which I would look through playlists of alternative hipster music, I guess, if you really want to call it that. But
What is it that I said it was? Hipster in the woods. Is
yeah,
her
something like that, just electro pop or something like that. But yeah, you had some name for it. And it was
Synthy. That's what Matt
Synthy.
said.
Synthy. That's right.
yes.
That's
I
very
agree with
accurate
that.
because I use synth a lot as a tag for my. But then I use Bandcamp a lot. Bandcamp.com. That's exclusively a new artist website that I go to, and SoundCloud, of course. But yeah, I just go around and just kind of search. They do have different genres that you can go in for: classical, alternative, rock, whatever. I found a few good hits that I like. I did come across I don't know how you would describe it, like an ambient. I don't know if it's ambient, but it's called Fez OST, and it's kind of like a video game
Oh.
like soundtrack. I don't know
Yeah,
if that's
Fez is
yeah.
yeah, that's made by indie developer. I'm not sure of who it is.
Disaster Piece, I think it is. That's what
But
I'm looking at
it's-
it now.
It's the game is all based on perspective. It's kind of just like puzzle solving,
Right.
and you're like rotating the camera around.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't know if they did a remix of it. I don't know. I found it on Bandcamp. That's where I
but
was
yeah,
going
the
with that. but
music.
it's
I mean,
kinda
you need some good
interesting.
music to keep you going.
Absolutely.
Especially for puzzle games and stuff like that. It sounds like something I would enjoy.
Right. So I did find that, and to switch gears, if we want to keep it in the fandom realm, today after the Wild game, I know this isn't about sports, but I sorry to mention that on the
we
air.
don't use that word.
I guess what movie was on? The Dark Knight Rises, and of course that brings to mind Hans Zimmer and his
Oh yeah.
fabulous
favorite.
work in that trilogy. He
What
is
hasn't
one of
Hans done?
that he is. As you know, Nick, I was a critic of Hans Zimmer.
You were. What was it that you said? The man who copies all of his music from other
I
people?
have heard that before.
I
I know a
wanted to
lot of
slap you
composers.
across the face.
A lot of composers have been accused of that,
There are
and
a lot of-
and there are a lot. James Horner is. I don't know if you know who James Horner
Yep.
is. He's done a few major music scores. But what was it? This last November. Interstellar was done. Interstellar.
You got to say it the way you've been saying it for
Interstellar.
4,000 years.
That's right. And he, I can talk in a British accent too if you want for the rest of the episode.
No, thank you.
No, I won't do it. But after that, he's very flexible. I don't know if you know what I'm talking about when I say in the Batman movies and Inception too, he uses more.
Inception is a wonderful, wonderful soundtrack.
Just a lot of like big, like trumpets and stuff like that. He uses, just exactly. That sound.
The movie that started the blah.
As a
that was Inception.
As a music part, yeah.
Yeah, he kind of removes that in, that's very, obvious in the Batman trilogy. That's in use a lot. But that's what makes it that, because it's an action movie, and then you go to Interstellar and it's more subdued, obviously. But
I listen to the Batman soundtrack in the weight room,
and it is
because
very
it's
uplifting.
that good.
Yes, I agree.
Uplifting.
It is very good. Uplifting and exciting.
That's the
even lift, bro.
Oh, but yes. So that is my 2
sporty.
cents.
We're not gonna go there.
Nerds don't lift.
Do you know who did the score for the new upcoming Superman versus Batman? Who's doing? Is that Hans coming out with that, or? Can you do a fact check on that?
I know that he
is,
did Man of Steel.
I don't know
which
who
is
is coming out with
fantastic as
that,
well.
but that will be interesting because I don't know if Hans is doing that, or I really can't picture anyone else.
Well,
doing
Nolan is producing it, so
okay. So my guess is it's going to be
there's a
Hans because they're
legitimate chance.
closely associated. So, but Interstellar. I just wanted to say it again.
Yeah, I'll go on record and vouch for Hans.
Vouch for Hans.
He's my favorite
He's the man.
composer for soundtracks.
You've definitely had me cross over to the dark side.
It's not the dark side, though. Look at all that he's done. Gladiator.
No, he's not. He's very good, and he definitely deserves the credit.
Yes.
That is due.
Thank you.
So, very good. Very, very good composer. So that is my 2 cents worth. Hans Zimmer and Junkie X. Okay.
Junkie XL.
Right. Excellent.
He's probably doing the remixes. I don't know.
No, I heard. I was listening about that on another podcast. I don't know if he does specifically just remixes or not, but he
does electronic music, more electronic side.
just
of
because
things.
it's Junkie XL. I don't know if it's.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
maybe
yeah.
maybe that's just his like
The
stage
obscure
name.
one.
Oh yeah, I remember that soundtrack.
That's my favorite. Don't judge.
Resident Evil.
Oh, okay.
What?
Ginger snaps.
Ginger snaps. Okay.
Mm. Yeah.
Okay,
Okay,
so
so
he's
not just like a DJ.
all right.
Who does,
He's worked with
Hans
Hans
Zimmer's
Yes.
side guy.
right.
Is
Okay.
it sidekick or what do you?
Ooh,
I
superheroes.
I guess that's what I call
Yeah,
it.
there we go.
We're reaching now. Let's
Yes,
not
I
do that
agree.
anymore. All right, thank you, Adam.
Absolutely.
On the Hans train, Matt.
Oh man, if we're talking music, you got to go John Williams and
Yeah,
Star Wars.
I knew that was
Absolutely.
coming. Can I just say that John Williams, Star Wars is not my favorite John Williams.
What is it? What is it, Nick?
Indiana Jones.
Indiana
Okay,
Jones. And,
I'll go with you.
I mean, that just goes along with John Williams, though. I mean, how many great things he's done.
I've told you
Talk
before.
about iconic. He's at the top of the list.
I've told you before that.
Hmm?
I've told you before that I like John Williams.
Yeah, I know.
But
you.
you won't go as far to say that he's better than Hans Zimmer, will
I
you?
didn't say that.
I thought you told me
As
before.
far as like how iconic the two are, there's no question.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right.
I mean, everyone sings all of.
But he's also been
Williams.
around.
He's
for-
been
That
around
he's been
for a
around
long
for quite
time, yeah.
a while.
More
Okay,
than
since the
But I have to
60s.
say, I do sing more of John Williams' music than I do Hans Zimmer's.
Hans Zimmer's. But they're two different styles.
It's-
They're
it's
two
kinda-
it's
completely
kinda like
different styles.
Right.
The pop
Genre.
genre of music soundtracks, because like you get them stuck in your head.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But Hans Zimmer does more of the like the feeling.
Yeah,
and,
yeah.
situational music.
But, I mean,
They're both great.
some of the best songs, I think, just for getting you into a movie, like, I mean, my all-time favorite is from episode 1, Duel of the Fates.
It's a great
During the fight scene between Darth
Probably
Maul
the
and
best fight scene.
Oh, for sure. We'll talk about that later
Mhm.
as well. But I mean, then also just Binary Sunset. Just that one really gets you into Star Wars. You really feel for Luke, and it's throughout the entire series. And then everybody's mom's ringtone, I guess, the Imperial March. People do that.
Yep.
I mean, just to name a couple.
Any Star Wars fans.
Yeah.
Ringtone.
But I mean, John Williams, love him.
Mm-hmm.
Though also
The man who turns his music into a character.
Right. Though he has, I've talked with our old high school elementary school music director, and he said that John Williams does actually take some of his stuff from like older pieces. But I'm sure almost any composer you take.
There's only so much music that can go around
you take
and
the
be
melodies
made,
that you like and you.
And I mean, you look at some of the, I'm looking at his listing now, and some of these movies.
Jaws.
I mean, Fiddler on the Roof, Poseidon Adventure, Jaws, Star Wars, Superman, the Indiana Jones trilogy, or if you want to even mention the fourth one.
No, it's a trilogy.
Yeah,
Trilogy.
the fourth one doesn't exist.
The fourth one.
I would love to see a new one. Wait, no, I wouldn't.
Chris Pratt. We'll save that for another.
Like Home Alone and stuff like that, and Schindler's List, of course. It's just phenomenal.
Schindler's List is pretty dang good.
But that is that considered outside the fandom? Those kind of movies, I guess.
No.
Okay.
Movies are a fandom.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
I guess I should get acclimated with the setting of the show before I come on.
No, but I mean, like, Star Wars is definitely one of the strongest
Absolutely.
of the fandoms, of course.
The Patriot.
Great movie.
Absolutely.
I didn't know he did The Patriot.
I didn't either, actually, till now.
Fun fact.
2000. Fandom fun fact.
Oh, hey.
Hey.
Moving on.
Triple F. Yes, moving on. Sorry.
All right, I'll talk. All right, this is my voice. Oh no, I'll be talking about Zelda music. That's the reason why I love Zelda so much, is because there's so many. There are many great songs to play. If anyone who knows anything about Zelda music and like Nintendo music in general, the main composer of the songs is Koji Kondo. He's a great, very talented in what he does. He created the Super Mario theme, most of the Legend of Zelda songs, especially the older ones.
Did he do anything else outside of those?
I am
the
not
biggest names.
I'm not sure. He's mostly been contained to video games.
Fact check.
That would be a good fact check.
If you can spell it.
Kogi. No, Koji.
I got it.
Oh, Matt's got it.
Oh, there we go.
Wow. Oh,
Perfect.
no, but yeah, he's great. He specializes in looping songs, because when you're playing a video game, you have to have like a looping song, because you can't just have a song end and then restart over and over again. That's when it gets boring.
There's one thing the angry video game nerd endlessly harasses. It's bad video game soundtracks. It's hilarious.
It's really hard to make good ones.
Well, yeah, especially back in the day too.
Yeah, they were
You only
limited
had
to
so much to work with.
however many.
He's been doing basically straight up Mario and Legend of Zelda, though he has worked on Duck Hunt.
Duck Hunt.
And then Donkey Kong Country 3, Star Fox 64. So, I mean, these are great games. Basically he's done Super Smash Bros.
Oh, yes.
Yeah,
Well, I mean,
mean,
he kind of has to.
Yeah, and he's done like the newer stuff too, like Super Mario Sunshine. I mean, if that's new.
I bought the GameCube just for that.
Yeah,
So.
Super
Really?
Mario Galaxy,
We talked about
Skyward
that.
Sword he's done too. So I mean, he's still around, making great tracks.
Oh, that's a new game. Splatoon is.
Is that the paint one?
Yeah, the Ink.
Ink?
Yeah, you have to.
That looks really fun.
It's a team battle. You're trying to cover the most of the field before time runs out.
And Koji Kondo
Coming May.
is doing it. So sweet.
That's awesome.
He just keeps adding to it. Cool. Should we move on to mine?
Yeah,
This
let's
should
do
be
it.
a no-brainer.
We don't have time.
Oh, shoot. Okay. Well, as far as my favorite composer goes, Hans Zimmer, and I do love John Williams for the sake of
Hey,
Star Wars.
we're just talking about great people. We're not saying who's the best here.
No,
Yeah.
I know. I'm just
Oh,
saying. But if we were, the Lord of the Rings soundtrack is, in my opinion, opinions ain't facts, y'all, but You got to admit, it's pretty dang good.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
I'm
I
admitting
have
that.
it just captures everything about that film, all of the emotions. It has all of them, and like it just takes you on a roller coaster. The Bridge of Khazad-dûm, the ending, that's where Gandalf falls. The track is called Bridge of Khazad-dûm. Just that solo, like, it just brings you to tears, man. Because I mean, Gandalf just fell. And like, you got this beautiful singer just laying down the track. I'm speechless every time I listen to it. I've gotten to the point where it's like I can listen to the whole soundtrack and play the whole movie in my head. So
I don't know. It gotta have more cowbell on that track.
yeah,
I think
that's one thing. It's
just
missing.
gotta have more.
But no,
cowbell.
when you talk about like the difference between, I mean, the races and stuff within there, so the elves, the men. They each have their own sound. Like the Rohirrim have their own music. The orcs and Mordor and Isengard has its own like industrial sounding music, and it's just more sinister.
Very drum oriented. I love their music.
And then the elves just have this free, mystic, flowing sound to them. It's just beautiful. And Howard Shore, kudos to you, man. Like I really should listen to the Hobbit soundtrack, but I didn't get into it as much as Lord of the Rings for obvious reasons. And what are you laughing at?
Hobbit movies suck.
Me and Sarah are gonna just punch you out right now.
That'll be another.
That'll be a
a
mini-sode. Me and Sarah are gonna tag team this and just lay it down. But I'll also be doing a. Yep. Sorry, didn't mean to leave you hanging. What?
Yeah, has Matt gone yet? I guess.
Yeah, I went.
Oh, okay. Well, I didn't. Since we're doing our favorite composers, I guess Hans Zimmer isn't my favorite, so I don't know if I could.
Who's your favorite then?
Well, I don't know. I really don't have a favorite when it comes to fandom like that. But a couple of my favorite scores. You know the movie, Nick. Moon.
Yeah. That's great.
With I think it was directed by Duncan Jones and has Sam Rockwell in it. Very good movie.
It is. You should check it out.
Yeah, absolutely. It's one of my favorites. The score was done by Clint Mansell.
Yes, he's magnificent.
And he is very good at what he does. I don't know how you would describe.
Completely forgot about him.
Exactly, Clint Mansell.
Yeah.
Very good. It does have instrumentation in it, but it is more synth based, I think. Sound, scores and more digital based, which is okay. I mean, that Moon is one of my favorite soundtracks.
Black Swan and definitely Maybe. For those of you looking for more recognizable titles.
From Clint Mansell.
From Clint Mansell.
Okay, thank you.
Another one of my favorites.
Requiem for a Dream.
Requiem for a Dream. That's another,
which is
very, very good.
notable.
Another one of my favorite, quickly, is from the movie Solaris. It was directed by Steven Soderbergh with George Clooney in it. The soundtrack done by Cliff Martinez. He's the drummer from Red Hot Chili Peppers, but he dabbles into composing now. One of my favorite sound scores, Solaris. So I just thought I'd throw that out there for the fandom because it's very well done and fits. It's more of an introspective mood. One of my favorites. Check it out, I guess, is what I have to say. So that's my 2 cents worth.
Nice.
Nice. Sweet. So we dove into movies, dove into video games. How about TV? You think of any great music?
Oh, some great music for fandoms. I mean, you got some really classic ones. You got like the Pokemon theme song. I think we're gonna all enjoy that.
Is that even music or is that more of a? Is that a catch? Just like a catchy.
Anyways,
digital crap. Gotta catch. Oh, that's true.
Oh,
Thank you,
man.
Katie. Do you want me to sing it?
I mean,
I think we'll pass. We'll pass.
Theme songs, though. You also have Power Rangers.
Oh, okay.
I mean, this is
I
going
squad
play
up.
that just to annoy
But
everyone in the
are these
house.
just catchy songs?
Yeah, I know.
These aren't like the most.
It's still music.
It's still music.
It is music. You got that.
You also have the Bare Naked Ladies doing the Big Bang Theory
Oh yeah,
That is
intro.
true.
I mean,
that's.
I didn't know that they did that.
Yes, sir.
yeah.
I don't know the classic Batman, the 1960s Batman theme. My dad is in love with the Adam West version of Batman. He is obsessed with that from his childhood, and therefore it is played on the TV at my house quite frequently. Oh, speaking
Adam
of
West.
Adam West,
Not my
what?
Not my favorite.
Well, it's not my favorite either. He's not. I don't think he's that great of an actor, but
But
that's
his name's
part of the
Adam,
show.
So
Yeah, that's the only reason why. No, but
You have to.
I don't know.
You have to. You have no
Recognizable themes, I guess. I don't know. MASH would be another one. I don't know if you've seen MASH before. Friends would be definitely
Oh,
one. Friends
yeah.
is a classic.
We have one from Brian Craig. His pick is the Chuck theme song. If anybody's seen Chuck,
yeah.
he really
Oh,
enjoys it.
someone sing that. I can't remember it.
I don't know it
Shoot!
right
What is
off
it?
the top
What
of my
does it
head.
go?
Oh my goodness, I know this. Just
It's great. I can't remember it.
Oh, I have a good one in the zone of anime. Attack on Titan theme song.
Oh, that was
the
great.
first half of the
First
season. Yeah.
The first one, yeah, that one was
Isn't
awesome.
it the only season?
Well, no, the first season, but they changed theme songs.
there it is.
Perfect.
Yeah, perfect.
That's not what I was thinking. But the intro song.
That's it.
Really? Oh.
Yeah.
That was mildly
thinking
disappointing.
I mean, you got the Teen Titans theme song.
That's basically anime.
Yeah.
Great.
Oh my gosh, there are a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Is that considered music or is that just sound?
I've seen it, but
Oh, I love Danny Phantom.
What was that?
That's the kid that
Yeah,
turned into a
I
ghost
remember
like
that
version
one.
of himself.
Oh yeah, that one was great.
And then like his friend, there was like a whole episode dedicated to. This is very tangential, but one friend liked meat, one was a vegetarian, and there's like this whole like meat versus vegetarian thing going on. It was pretty funny.
Another theme song that I love is the Office theme song. I mean, brings back such good memories.
Portlandia theme. I don't know if you've heard of Portlandia before with Fred Armisen. Yep. That's actually a song. Feel It All
What
Around
about-
by
if we're gonna go into fandoms,
who is it by?
The Walking Dead,
Life Washed Out.
Yeah.
and
Man,
So-
that sounds
Game of
the
Thrones,
intros. Both of those intros are amazing.
right? Ringtone worthy.
Sarah said, "How I Met Your Mother."
How I Met Your Mother. Oh yeah.
And let's not forget about Dexter, the creepiest intro you could watch.
It's okay.
I still need to watch that.
Name one.
I'm
more.
kidding. No, I'm kidding. Sons of
Okay.
Anarchy.
Never watched that.
I haven't
Oh, okay. That's fine. Because I just got into it myself, actually.
Never watched that either, unfortunately.
But another just theme that I love is the Halo 3 theme. If we're going back to video games a little bit, the Halo 3
yes.
theme, honestly, so good.
I sing that all the time.
Starts off just like kind of ambient voices, and you're like, "What is this?" And then it goes into like hard drums and guitar, and it's awesome.
It's fun on Guitar Hero
Didn't a
3
famous
as well.
composer do Halo 3? Or,
He-
or am I thinking
it was
of...
done by Martin O'Donnell and Michael Salvatore.
Neither of those ring a bell.
Yeah,
But they did a good job.
they did an amazing
Actually,
job.
they kind of like started the trend of that kind of music in video games.
I know Hans Zimmer did
Yeah. Oh,
Modern Warfare 2, I think.
yes.
So yeah.
Could we get a fact check on that?
No, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah,
Are you-
but
are you that
are you
sure?
dead sure?
What if you're wrong?
What if you're wrong?
Am I dead?
Yeah.
What?
Huh? Deathstroke.
Death. What?
Deathstroke.
Yeah.
They
You're
did
dead.
the music for. Wait, what?
No.
Cool.
What are some other? I know, Nick, that you love the Winter Soldier theme.
Oh yes.
Oh my, I love that theme.
I have
too.
been trying to isolate that hawk scream
The
or whatever it
scream.
is from that for my ringtone forever. Somebody please make that a thing because I want it. But yeah, I love that theme. I think it just it's the he's a legend
Mechanical.
and it's the mechanical side, but it's also the ghost side, that legend side of the Winter Soldier, and so good
Yeah.
every time.
I have another favorite theme from an anime. These are like the only animes I really have music for. But this is Naruto, first season of the original Japanese. The ending song was very good.
Super specific.
I know, it's
the
very-
first season Japanese theme,
And then they change
ending
it.
theme.
They change it like 3 times each season,
I
so
know.
it's hard to keep track. But it was really great. It
Are you
makes
talking,
it's talking about like not growing up and
Are you talking about the original Naruto or
the original Naruto, not Shippuden.
Not Shippuden. Got it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking
Took
about.
it to a whole nother level.
Totes.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Not many people know it because most people grew up like watching
Regular
Toonami.
television.
and then that kind of like wasn't a good representation of Naruto.
Jerk.
I didn't have cable, so
Yeah.
that's what I meant.
But yeah, you have to find the original Japanese. I can actually, I'll give it. I'll
Post the link.
Post it down below.
One of the things I watched the show called Game Grumps on YouTube. They're really good. They played a game one time that was called VVVVVV.
How many V's is that?
That's 6 V's.
They just call it V.
That's how it
and
goes.
it's just called basically V. But the soundtrack from that is amazing. I love it. I listen to it all the time.
It's nice.
It's
video game looping
It's
soundtrack.
an 8-bit soundtrack, and it's layered and it's done really well, and it's awesome.
Talking about that kind of game, Shovel Knight also has a good they have 16-bit, I believe, but I mean it's still great. A very old school video game feel.
I love video game soundtracks as well.
See, when I play video games, I usually have like my own music playing, so I'm not as steeped in that. And Adam just doesn't play video games unless there's baseball involved.
Not so.
Oh.
Not so at all.
Name
Please
one.
elaborate.
SimCity 4.
Oh gosh, God.
The Sims. I haven't played. In fairness, I haven't played The Sims for a couple of years actually, but I played SimCity 4 quite a bit. And speaking of video games, I guess going back to news, City Skylines is coming out. It is not from Maxis or EA, just EA. It is like basically like
The devil
SimCity.
of video game company.
Yeah, it's awful. They screwed up the latest release of SimCity. But anyway, City Skylines is coming out, I believe, the 10th in a couple days. And it is basically a supposedly better version of SimCity. Cleaned up graphics. I don't know how much it's going to be, but I actually hopefully will be buying it because I kind of like city building stuff because
I was
think it's cool.
always a Zoo Tycoon.
March 10th. Okay.
Perfect.
I don't know how much it's going to be or not, but I looked at some gameplay, footage and it looks actually really crisp and really clean. It looks really cool. So $30 isn't. I think it was like 50 some for. I don't know how much it was for the latest SimCity release, but $30 I guess isn't bad for this new one. If it gets good reviews, that is. So stay tuned. But that is in a couple days. So exciting stuff.
Nick, what were you gonna
from
say?
my neck of the woods, I guess.
I was gonna say I was more of a Zoo Tycoon too.
I Roller Coaster Tycoon. I love that, and Zook Tycoon.
I never played Roller
Oh,
Coaster.
have you?
I
That
love
and
Roller
Age of
Coaster.
Empires.
Have you
Talk
heard-
about just old music from an old game.
Have you heard the ultimate way to win Roller Coaster Tycoon?
Mm-mm.
You build a roller coaster next to your opponent's park, and you have it launch people off into their park. And what happens is they go there, but they die in that park, and so then their ratings go down.
Because there's
and then they
deaths
go
in
to
their park.
yours.
Oh my gosh, that's great.
Best tactic
Awful.
ever.
Oh man.
Well, that's all the time that we have for today's show. One thing that I do want to say is that we are starting to put blogs onto the page as well. I'm the only one that is currently doing it, but
Oh, don't give me that look.
you guys have gotten some in the works too. And there was no look.
You totally give me a look.
So Nick, what can we expect from you for your blog?
What?
What can we expect from your first
I am
blog?
currently finishing up my Hobbit review, which is lengthy, but it's worth the read, especially if you're a Tolkien fan. But I also have The Dark Knight, my thoughts on just Nolan's take on the movies, as well as Bale's performance, and Gotham in general. As well as The Man of Steel, and I think I have The Winter Soldier in the works too. So I'll look forward to those
Nice.
posts.
Yeah, I'll be talking about. I haven't started anything yet, unfortunately, so it might be a little while for me. I'm a little busy in school, but once I get to it,
Yes,
I'll
we
be
are
talking
college
about,
students, by the
yeah.
way.
I will be talking about the competitive Super Smash Brothers scene, specifically Melee, but I'll touch on some of the other events as well. But most people don't know about this, and I have a few friends who are really into it. Some of them may be listening to this right now. So shout outs to you guys. Yeah, so I'll be talking about that a little bit. And yeah, Adam, you want to
Yeah.
Plug away, my friend.
plug?
Plug.
Too much pressure. No, I started a music blog, like I said earlier, and I've had a.
What's the name and where can we find it?
It is called #BrandNewBeat at ampeterson95 at .wordpress.com. The link will probably be within
we'll
the
put it down,
podcast.
yeah.
Okay. Just looking for new bands, new sounds that sound interesting to me. Like I said earlier, I was sick the past week, so I haven't really gotten into it lately, and I've been really busy. But this week, hopefully, I'll try to get back into the swing of things, and especially with spring break coming, you will see new posts. But the band, the 1975, will be my next review. I've already narrowed it down to that. So stay tuned for that, either tomorrow or Tuesday. So
Awesome.
exciting stuff. So
Cool.
You guys, we're on YouTube, we're on Facebook, we're on Twitter at RandoFandoPod.
Oh dear.
Not hide.
I just want to thank you guys for having me on today.
yeah,
it's
no,
it's
thank
really
you for
hopefully
being
I
on.
can hopefully we'll be back
Yeah.
with some new
We'll be
material.
Sure to get you back on.
Thank you,
so.
Sarah, for being our fill-in.
Substitute sound person.
Say goodbye.
Bye.
Excellent.
And once again, Katie has been our fact checker, our keeping it real.
It's been
The real
real.
keeper.
It has been so real.
The Leto hair enthusiast.
Have to represent the massive fandom here.
All right, everybody. Thanks for listening. Be sure to share it, like it, follow it, subscribe.
Please.
I am Nick Vittorio.
I'm Matt Muich.
I'm Josh Muich.
And I am Adam Peterson.
Please comment what you guys think, what you want us to talk about, please. We don't want to run out of ideas. Let us
Which
know.
we won't.
We don't.
Totally won't.
We won't. But if you have anything that you want us to talk about, anything that you find interesting, anything that you're a fan of, let us know.
Absolutely.
But not sports.
But not sports.
We love you guys.
Not sports.
Awesome.
All right. Bye-bye.
Check you later.
Peace.